Welcome to URL's Battle Rap Arena with Street Star Norbs, Hip Hop Psycho, Jesse Reekin. Norbs, you there? All right. I know we're waiting for Jesse to come on any second now. Norbs to come on any second. As y'all know, the battle just dropped today. Big T versus K-Shine, and you know, a lot of people wanted to see this battle. A lot of people already heard about this battle, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just talk about from my end. From my end, in the building, I had Big T winning 3-0, possibly maybe 2-1. I definitely had him winning. I knew maybe K-Shine might have stole the second. I knew it came down to the second on whether or not it was going to be a body bag or not. You know, and I only got to see the battle. No, I saw it once, and then the second time I watched it, I was kind of like in the middle of doing some things, so I didn't really get to focus as much as I would like to. But I'm gonna go ahead and give K-Shine that second round barely, and that's because Big T, the beginning of Big T's second round was so bad. Like he caught. Let me say this: I don't remember Big T getting booed as bad as he did in that second round in the building. It seemed like he just caught it a little bit and then bounced back. But they booed him for about 60 to 70% of that round. He got booed. I didn't remember it being that bad in the room, but on footage, that's what obviously happened. It started with a bulletin board line that he had kicked that the crowd wasn't feeling, and then it just kept going and going. Then he said something about the Sandy Hook incident, and that pretty much, you know, like the crowd kind of like, whoa, oh, too soon, too soon for that. So you know, people.
You know what I think?
Hello.
You know what I think?
What up?
I don't fucking care.
Huh?
I don't care. Summer Man is I was about to slip and say the date, but it's next month. That's all I care about. That's all I care about right now, Psycho.
I feel you, but you know, people did want to talk about the battle. The battle did just drop.
I don't care what the people want to talk about. I want to talk about me.
Well, of course you want to talk about you. You can talk about you for 12 hours a day. Sleep for the other 12 and you'll be good.
I want to start off by saying Ladaze's a fucking weirdo.
Now, why are you going in on Ladaze? Here you go with the Jersey hate again. Why are you going in on Ladaze?
You know, he's a weirdo, man. We was out in Nebraska last week, and I didn't get to tell you guys my story. We're in Nebraska, right? Crazy story. I got stranded in Nebraska because of a moron female out there that's a promoter. So if you guys are out there, please don't. Female calls you. Her name is basically the greatest heavyweight boxer of all time. His last name. I'm not going to say her name on the air. Figure it out. It's not Tyson either. And I got stranded out there. But I know people don't want to hear about the story. I'm going to have an episode I tell the story. It's actually pretty fucking funny. But anyways, Big T, K-Shine. I don't know. I mean, I see a lot of people saying 2-1.
Yeah, I was just breaking down the second round. I actually gave K-Shine the second round on footage. And like Big T ended his second real good. He ended his second round real good. He started off bad, though. But, yeah, the other two rounds I don't even think was close. I thought Big T clearly won the first and the third. Do you want to give K-Shine the second, then that's the round to give him. But, yeah, I think Big T clearly won this battle. I don't even think it's debatable.
Really?
What you thought about it?
You know what? I still haven't rewatched it, but when I was there, I did give it to Big T. I mean, I did feel they booed him over the Sandy Hook thing. You know, which was pretty stupid of Big T, but he did use it. I mean, I don't really know, man. Like I said, I didn't get to rewatch it, and I just remember it from the event, and I didn't even completely watch it, to be honest with you. So I don't really want to give an honest opinion. But from the feel I got it was Big T at the moment. But I got to rewatch it, to be honest. But most people I did see say that Big T had performed for the night. But I really rarely remember that. I remember my favorite line was the peace sign line.
Yeah. He had one of the best rounds of the night. I don't know if he had performance.
It was the first round. First round, he was going crazy.
Yeah.
I just remember that he looked like he was wearing a onesie, you know? That's what I remember. He looked like he was wearing a onesie.
Yeah, I definitely feel like he had the second best round of the night. That first round was crazy. I'm not sure if it translated as good on footage as it did in the room, but I still think it was crazy. I still think it was a crazy round. But in the room, the room was exploding when he spit his first round, though. I'm going to be real. I'm not sure if it translated as good on camera, though.
I didn't watch it yet. I see Joseph at Joe Gotti says, and I quote, what's there to recap? Big T 3-0, clearly no debating, laughing out loud. I'm going to start quoting a lot of the people on Twitter for the show. That's what Joe just said. At Joe Gotti, Joegotti. That's what he feels. If you feel like, or whatever you feel, who won the battle, at me at Twitter right now, at StreetStar, NORBE, and I will shout you out on the show right now. But, for the most part, like I said, like, that's a general consensus I got live in the building. Most people said that Big T won. I still haven't got to rewatch it. I've been really busy. But, I don't know. I think we should go to people. Let's go to people.
Yeah.
See what they...
Jesse, are you there? I know Jesse.
Yeah, I'm here.
Let me tell you a story about Jesse.
Oh, my God.
I meet this guy named Wu, right? This weekend in Delaware.
Oh, you battled Roddy Boom, right? On the Trap House.
Yeah, he told me about this. No. This is how you know Jesse's retarded. So, Jesse takes a battle in Philly, right? And he goes out there by himself. Doesn't realize that they will kill him in Philly. Jesse, what the fuck were you thinking, taking a battle in Philly and losing to the worst possible rapper ever?
That's the bad part. But nah, man, Bones held me down out there. Like I was good out there. But I mean, besides out that, like the worst part was me losing to that dude. And
yeah, that was pretty bad. And then the guy drinking at 40, you just got disrespected.
Yeah, I told the second that story. I didn't even tell the story to the fans.
Jesse said, hold my 40, and the nigga said, sure, and he holds it and drinks it.
He started drinking the shit. That's how come the 40 comes back to me empty when it comes back to me.
Jesse was drinking backwash by the end of that battle.
And then on top of that, the dude, Double Stacks, says a line about, Adi Boom killed you. So I'm like, Adi, be on my corner, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, because I'm out here for Dolo. I went to give Adi a pound, and this nigga leaves me hanging.
Jesse, I would have probably left you hanging too. But if I was in Philly, I would have been up there with all the shooters. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't go to Philly unless I got my shooters around me. I'm gonna keep it real with you. But I actually met a Philly rapper this weekend that I really liked, and he had a very awkward style, almost. How do you say?
We need some young Philly.
Yeah, I think his name is J Young or T Young, out of Philadelphia. This nigga is hilarious, and he got bars. Like if you guys see this guy, check him out when you get a chance. I think it's either T Young or J Young. He's from the Trap House Battle League, and what I liked about him was his originality. He was insane. Hold on one second, guys.
But unfortunately, I didn't get to see the battle with Big T. I was at work. I just got out of work.
Jesse, Psycho, do me a favor.
Yeah.
I'm going to hang up. Call me right back. I need to be on this show today. I got a lot to get off my chest. Okay? Call me back.
I was surprised. I was actually surprised to hear you say that Big T caught a good amount of booing. From my recollection of the battle, I remember maybe 30 seconds of booing. I remember a quick booing.
And that's what I remembered in the building until I watched the footage. When I watched the footage, I was like, wow, they really was booing him more than I remember. So
now,
I was a little bit surprised.
Was the first round still as hot as I remembered?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The first round was still. It didn't translate as good on film as it did in the room. but it definitely was still a hot round though.
You got me, Amy?
Yeah.
All right, keep going. Take some callers real quick.
Okay, and then the third round. I mean, I remember the third round, like Big T definitely. And this is one of the things that killed me about K-Shine. I mean, you know, I know the video dropped, but I still remember this from the performance. So just when that whole big recap that he did on Big Will, me and you were having this conversation earlier.
Yeah,
you know,
that was the third round. That was actually when K-Shine choked. And let me say this. The choke seemed a whole lot worse in the building, too, than it did on
Hold on,
film.
everybody. Hold on. The show has just become entertaining.
Oh, shit.
Who do we got on?
I have a special guest. And I have to bring him on because the love I have for this man is undeniable. And I asked Psycho. Psycho called me earlier, and it was about 8 o'clock, and he tells me, yo, who do we have on for the show? So I sarcastically said, what did the producer of the show say? And then he said the producer didn't talk to me today. So I said, all right, cool. And then I suggested this man who Jesse mocked the love I have for this man last week on the show. So hold on, Jesse. No, Jesse. I need you to answer this man now. Why did you do this? Daylyt.
Yo, Daylyt, this whole shit is disturbing, yo.
Daylyt,
you and your couple shit. I don't know what's going on.
This is the Daylyt show right now. Daylyt, what's up, brother? I'm your uncle, nigga. I mean, why would Psycho not suggest you to be on the show this weekend? This Monday?
I don't know. Because I'm naked now, but I don't think he can see me. But I don't know.
Please don't get Noah excited over there.
He's a hater. Psycho's definitely a fucking hater. I'm not gonna lie. He did not want to come to the show. I was very disappointed. Very. But real quick, did you watch the Big T battle versus K-Shine?
Yeah, I did. I actually did. I just watched it right now.
I mean, how'd you feel about the battle? Because we're actually doing we're supposed to be doing a recap, but I didn't care about the recap because we got.
I was horrible. That battle was horrible.
It was horrible?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me why. Give us your point why that battle was horrible.
Because Big T didn't really bring it. I'm going with K-Shine 3-0, dot mouth.
You really felt like that? K-Shine won 3-0?
Why not? Like, I think Big T was nice, but it just wasn't, it didn't match. Like, it didn't match what Shine had. Like, I think Shine material was, like, a lot more structured and crafted, you know what I'm saying? It looked like Shine put more effort into it, so, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't no bias shit because I'm dot mouth, you know what I'm saying? But, I just feel Shine shit was much better, you know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm reading the fans on Twitter right now. At Freddie Yola55 wrote, Big T 3-0, honestly, there's not much debate except how bad K-Shine died. That's what he wrote. Another fan just wrote, Joshua Nice, at Joshua NISE, wrote, not impressed overall. Big T won, but it was both of these dudes' worst performance. He's seen both better from both. How do you guys feel about that comment?
I think so. I think we've seen better performances from both of these two.
I agree with that.
Honestly, I think Nome was a very bad event as a whole.
You said it was a bad event?
Yeah, I think the whole event was a letdown.
Because it wasn't a Daylyt. If Daylyt was there, it'd be a different event.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't know. I'm reading these fan comments right now. I see another. I think Big T won 3-0. His second round was retarded. Shine wasn't as bad as people say they were in the building were saying. I didn't, whatever. Doughboy84 says, Big T was better every round. Clearly, this wasn't K-Shine at his best. There's a lot of people going against you right now, Mr. Daylyt. I don't know. Then at Real Bill Cosby. Is that really Bill Cosby? No, it's not. He said, word, now I see why Smack waiting to drop the good shit. I would be tight if I really, really waited for this. A lot of people are actually disappointed at this battle. I mean, that I'm reading on Twitter.
Yeah, it seems as if like I don't know what's going on with battle rap as a whole right now, but like honestly, like it hasn't been a pleasing top tier battle in a very long time.
That's a good question, and I'm just reading off of the comments the fans that hit me with now on Twitter. Do you think these guys got fat now and they're not starving and they're not hungry anymore?
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. It seemed like the more they're getting paid, the worse it's becoming. This is my opinion, but
No,
I don't know.
I'm gonna keep it real. This is not even a setup show or nothing like that. But I'm reading the comments on the fans, and that's what they're sending. This is what they're responding. I'm doing something over Twitter, something new for the show. Reading your comments for this battle, and a lot of comments are saying that they're not satisfied with this battle. And I've seen it live. I thought Big T was pretty dope. But again, I only caught round one, like maybe round one, and I caught one of Keyshawn's rounds. So I really get to see the whole battle. But the feedback I'm getting from the fans. Psycho, how do you feel about that the fans are saying that a lot of these guys that are getting paid this X amount of dollars are not performing right now?
Well, I do agree that, you know, something probably should be done. I mean, like, I don't think the MCs necessarily are, like, purposely doing it. I think honestly, if you want my honest opinion, I think a lot of these MCs, a lot of them shot their load, or kind of like stretching themselves too thin, taking too many battles, too short a time span.
Big T didn't battle for over a year, if I'm not mistaken.
No, and that's what I don't understand. I don't understand how, you know what I mean, you got niggas like Ladazay or niggas like JC battling every 2 days, and yet he still has a fucking nice battle. And these niggas is taking 3 or 4 years off and getting paid more, and it's still horrible. Something don't add up to me.
No, hold on. But Daylyt, this is your honest opinion. You really think this battle is trash?
No, in all honesty, I'm like, no trolling. All honesty, I think that was a very bad look for Kayshawn. I think Kayshawn probably didn't take it serious. He probably didn't give a fuck. I think Big T first round was nice, but other than that, the battle as a whole, the battle is probably not something I would watch ever.
No, and honestly, I'm not even going by my opinion. I didn't see the whole battle. I'm actually reading the comments that people hit me on my Twitter right now, and that's what they're saying. I'm really surprised. Like, I thought it was, whatever. But
I mean, we all know everything is different from in the building and when that shit translates online. Like, I think like a lot of these big name battles and top tier battles, they're actually battles that's made for the event. They're not battles that's made to be rewatched. Like, it's kind of like, that shit is made for the day of the event, and that's what the hype about. But when the shit hit line, is not, you can't feel the excitement that you felt in the building watching it from the computer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my question is, okay, this certain battle is, like I said, a translate better, whatever. Do they gotta go back to because this is what I'm starting to see. I'm starting to see people are trying to perform live, and they're forgetting about the lyrical content. Do these battlers have to find a balance? Because I think B-Magic, and he got a pretty good response when he was in there, and he always translates well on camera. Do you think these battlers are more concerned with now winning in the building because of immediate hype? How do you feel? When I first seen Big T was more of a lyricist type dude, and when I seen him get Tony Clips, he performed more than what he usually was. What do you guys feel about that?
Enough. I'll let somebody else answer. I feel like I'm answering all the questions.
Oh, no, I'm not big. I mean, this is your show right now.
Okay. Well, I feel like it's right now. It's a lot of problems that's going on in battle rap, and the problem is there is no what you call it. There is no goal at being the best battle rapper. Like, for example, you'll hear a couple, like not a couple, you'll hear a multiple amount of fans say, Hitman Holler performed that nigga to death, 3-0. Like, I've never ever heard of something like that in battle rap. Like, how do you perform a nigga to death? So, like, you got people saying shit like that. Like, how can this nigga get 3-0 performance-wise? Like, so then you got somebody that'll lose or be like, okay, well, I see you can lose performance, so next battle on the big stage, nigga, I ain't writing no lyrical shit. I'm going to try to be all performance. And then the next battle, he come all performance, and the shit look ass, although it translates well in the building. But when the shit drop, and your fans is used to seeing you have lyrical content, and then they see you all performance, it's like it's a letdown. So, I mean, I just think there's a lot of confusion that's going on with the fans, and they give certain battle rappers privileges that they don't give other battle rappers.
And, you know what's crazy? Now, you mentioned that. It reminds me of a Sue Surf battle. Sue Surf set a line that was terrible. I'm not gonna lie, it was terrible. And the line's running as hollow. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't like, ooh. And somebody yelled in the crowd, "Oh my God!" And I was like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" Like, the line wasn't even crazy. Do you think in the building, some of these fans, as opposed to listening to the battles, are just cheering on their favorite battle rapper?
Look, man, there's a format, and there's a format with when you're performing in front of a crowd. Now, this is all you have to do. I've done it many a time in King of the Dot. I've done it in other leagues. It's called ghost punchline. This is something everybody needs to pay attention to. It's called the 8-bar ghost punchline. This is what you go, ya-da-da, 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 ya, I did the ya-da-da, 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 ya, I did the ya-da-da, 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 ya, I did the da-da-da, 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 da. All you have to do is say something very aggressive on the fourth line, and people are going to go crazy.
Wow.
Every time. Like, that's what crowds do. They go crazy on the punch. It doesn't matter what you say. They don't even have to know what you're saying. And for example, let's take the Loaded Lugs battle. Didn't nobody understand the words he said, but yet niggas went crazy.
Yeah,
that's what fans do.
I feel you. All the fans that are out there listening to the show right now, tweet me at StreetStarNORBE or at Daylyt. Daylyt, what's your Twitter?
Daylyt 2K. Daylyt
2K. And tell us how you feel about the Big T versus K-Shine battle. Who won? How do you feel about the battle overall? We're gonna shout you out online right now. Jesse, you're retarded. I mean, how do you feel about everything?
I actually got a question for Daylyt too. All right, you had a great battle with Lotta Zay. Lotta Zay's talking about stepping in the ring with official. I mean, do you think that's a smart move to battle with Chick? I mean,
what does that do with this show? What the fuck?
Hold on, it's just a question. I'm just asking him a question. We're talking about battle rap right now. We have Daylyt on a lot of times, man. We're running thin on questions. Yeah, go ahead.
Now, there's two things that can happen in that situation. He could step in the ring and half-ass, and then it'll be like, okay, it's a waste of money. I mean, it's a waste of battle. He got paid. What do you do? Or he could really step in the ring and really kill her shit, and it'll be another bag under his belt, and it will actually be exciting to watch. So it's up to Lotta. It's if he's going to do the shit for the fun and jokes of it and take the bread, or if he's going to get in there and go at her like, oh, Red win and Miss Hustle. I don't know.
You know what's crazy? Back to what we're talking about and not getting off the subject, all the comments I'm getting from Twitter right now, like, people are kind of disappointed about this battle. I'm really surprised about that. Like, I thought it was going to get a better response, but again, I didn't see the whole battle. But that's what I'm seeing online right now.
I wasn't at the event, but, my niggas was there. Shout out to my nigga Active and my nigga Key. They was there live in the building. And, I pretty much heard the whole battle over the phone. Like, my nigga called me and pretty much let me hear the whole battle, whatnot, boom, boom, boom. And I told him, I said, yo, Act, when a lot of these shit hit online, a lot of people are going to be disappointed. He was like, why you say that, man? It's live up in here. These niggas going crazy. And I said, trust me, man, y'all just feeling the energy of the room, but, anybody that does camera work, you can't film energy. Like, there's no way you can film it. Yeah, so, a lot of that shit that they're saying, a lot of that shit is very average. And when it translates on camera, people going to be very disappointed. And yet, so far, every battle that has dropped, niggas is like, okay, this shit is okay-ish or whatever. But I think Hollow versus Surf was a nice battle.
I thought that was a good battle, too. I'm going to be
flat out honest. I like Hollow in that battle. I like Hollow a lot in that battle, and I like Surf a lot in that battle. I can't even front. I give credit when credit was due. DNA with Chilla, I don't know what the hell. I can't speak for that. I don't even know if DNA versus Chilla is a good battle or a whack battle. I don't know. Like, I can't really tell, because I think Chilla was amazingly skilled and crafted in that battle, but yet watching it with no crowd reactions and no, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. It's just hard to watch that DNA versus Chilla. It's very hard to watch.
Now, at Joshua, NISE, well, I agree 100% with Daylyt. Replay value is 0. JC is a perfect example. He always translates while on video. These are what the fans are saying. This ain't my opinion. I was reading what they're saying, and they're kind of reiterating what you're saying right now. Wow, I'm really surprised.
But see, my thing is, I'm a battle rapper, and I've been doing this shit for a very long time, and what's happening is a lot of these dudes are at the end of their road. that's what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of the dudes that's been in this shit for a long time, they at the end of their road, they don't have too much to say no more. And if they go for another style, it's gonna sound like the copy. So it's kind of like they out of juice.
Yo, you know what's funny? Me and Seiko were having this conversation earlier. The K-Shine shit, what he wasted on Big Will, that whole everybody with a big in front should have an RIP attached to it. Like, if that was said and he didn't waste that shit on Big Will, that shit would have killed the room.
No, that shit, see, something like that would have hit. That would have, all that shit for Big Will and all that shit would have hit very hard.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Do you think people are oversaturating themselves? Because K-Shine took on Big Will. Big Will's not that big of a name. And he wasted bars that could have been a potential for Big T.
I think so. Okay. I honestly think so. But, like, I don't know, man. Like I said, to be honest, to really, really be honest, and this is just flat out honest, Smack and the whole URL movement needs to have a card where there's all big names on the card, but in the small room only. It just needs to happen, like something for the vault. Like, because I honestly think, like, Big T, let's just look at the best URL battles. JC Chilla, Big T Surf. Well, I can't even really think of too many more that's on that caliber.
B Magic versus John John, I thought was crazy.
B Magic versus, that wasn't a bigger, that's what I'm saying, like it's proven, like let's really look at the stats of overall battle rap. Like, there hasn't been, with all the battles that's been happening, all the events that's been happening,
but
it hasn't.
I don't mean to touch on, but it's also the battles we named. These niggas were hungry to make a point. Are these niggas fat and full?
Yeah, you're right. No, I ain't gonna lie. I see niggas getting fat. Like, every time I see niggas on the stage, I see niggas at like 15 pounds, 20 pounds heavier.
Wow. And it's crazy. I mean, you know what's crazy? I got to shout out Verb and Arsenal, because I always feel like they always bring it, because they just had a
Verb.
So
Verb always bring it. I think Verb is the only dude that gets flat out booed, and I still like his performance.
Oh, I think Verb is. I think he's in my top 10. I had put him in there recently. You know what I mean? So I think he's dope.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. I really didn't expect people to go crazy off of this battle like that. Like, I'm really surprised. A lot of people are really kind of, shitting on this battle. But it is what it is. Let's see what the fans are saying on the phone lines. Daylyt, stay with us. Psycho, go to some calls.
All right, let's go. 414, you there?
Yeah, this Matez81 from Twitter. I just retweeted you and North. So I'm going with what Daylyt said. Everybody was talking about Big T did this and that. I don't give it to nobody. Big T bars was basic, and he wasn't spinning hard. His third round was good, but his first and second round, it was all right. His bars was basic. I didn't give it to nobody. I didn't like that battle. That battle was the weakest battle of 2013. I'm just keeping it real.
I'm just saying, my thing is, like literally, I have damn near 4 battles a month, every fucking month for the rest of this entire year. So my thing is, if I ever got the chance in hell to sit out for a year, nigga, when I stepped on stage, y'all would see the words coming out of my mouth, like actual letters coming out of my mouth. Like, it'd be that serious if I got to sit out for a whole year. So I don't understand how niggas could sit out this amount of time and come back and still be average. Like, I don't understand it.
Yeah, because to me, when you sit out a year or something, that should make you better. Instead of worse, it should make you better. That's like you go to the studio and you ain't make a song in a year, and you come back and you still make a song and it still be hotter. That's the same thing. But if Big T spits on bars against T-Rex, Murder Mook, or Loaded Lux, he's going to die. If he come back with that same Big T, he's going to die.
Let me ask you a question, and this is a pretty good example. Okay, how about the fact that the fans gas up a lot of the average bars because that's their favorite? Now watch this. Like, I bring up Averb earlier, and they booed the shit out of Averb with Summer Madness 1. And after that, to be honest with you, Averb's had crazy performances. Is it the fact that Averb is a bad guy and he's held to a different standard as opposed to someone who's a fan favorite that they get cheered for everything. That's something that's being.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you the reason. Hey, the reason why these fans boost the bars up. That's like some of these people in the reality world like Waka Flocka, and they say Waka Flocka better than Jay-Z because they like turned up music. And them bars, easy, basic bars. Only people that like easy and basic bars say that shit was nice. If you a lyricist and you like real type of New York music, I like East Coast music. And if you like lyrical content, then you would say them bars is basic. Like Big L. Like Big L, for instance. His bars, when Big L spit, his bars is like, damn, shit, how the fuck did he think that? I like bars like that. And Big T bars, they wasn't like that. His bars wasn't like, oh, damn, it took him a long time to think that. Like, that shit was whack.
It's to the point. It's to the point to where, like I said, I'm going to use a prime example. If you got niggas, like, say, for instance, you haven't battled in three years, and you sitting here watching battle rap, and you see, like, niggas that the fans praising, like, oh, niggas praising this nigga, niggas praising this nigga. And then you see fans saying shit like, motherfucking, Hitman Holla, 3-0 Chilla Jones, easy. He a performance that nigga to death. So then you sitting here telling yourself, like, damn, I guess bars really don't win no more. I guess lyrical content really don't win no more. And then you get in the ring with no lyrical content, and then the fans say you should have had bars. But then why would they tell you should have had bars when if you battle a nigga with performance, they're going to give it to the nigga with all performance? I'm not taking away nothing from Hitman, but I'm just making a point, like, the fans don't know what they want anymore.
I get what you're saying, but to me, it ain't about performance and bars, because a person with you can have the best bars in the world, and a person with performance is going to win because if your bars ain't aggressive, if your bars aggressive every day, if you come in there with some best bars and your bars aggressive and they ain't basic, you will beat the person with performance. But if your bars is basic and they're not aggressive, you is not going to beat the person with performance.
Yeah, but that's why B Magic is so amazing off camera. Like, he doesn't care about none of that. And
that's why
he has the most replay value out of anybody right now.
But see, this is another valuable point. At one point in time, battle rap had a select fan base. Like, you remember when battle, like earlier Smack days, like, only people that really watched battle rap was, like, you know what I mean, New York niggas, Philly niggas, a couple of Cali niggas. You know, a select few people watch battle rap. So battle rap had a standard. You had to be this to be good. But, you know, you got the South coming in, you got this side coming in, you got all these different genres coming into battle rap. So the people that's following these rappers, they like different stuff. So I've heard somebody tell me, like, I don't want to sit there and think to catch bars. I need some simple shit. Like, and to hear somebody say that, that's when I realized, like, battle rap has changed, man. It's almost like you can't please everybody. On the stage, you can't. There's no way you can please everybody. That's impossible.
And seeing Big T tonight want me to get him against Danger Zone, because I don't think he can fuck with Danger Zone, because Danger Zone, his bars is not basic. His performance, aggressiveness, stage presence, he got all of it, and it's hard to beat somebody with all that.
But yet, if he battled a top-tier dude, they'd smoke his ass because the fans will overhype a top-tier dude over Danger Zone. They would do that easily.
I know. Big T said he don't want to battle no new niggas. He said he don't like battling new niggas because he said he thinks so much. I think if he battles the new niggas are killing. I said them new niggas' performance be proven ground performances be way better than top-tier.
Look, man, that's what's wrong with these niggas. How you gonna say you don't want to battle a new nigga when you haven't had a good showing in how many years? Nigga, you should be lucky a new nigga wants to battle you, period.
Just like saying, I think a lot of these new niggas are hungry, and I think a lot of these guys are scared. I'll be honest with you.
Look, this is what y'all need to do, man. After Summer Madness, y'all need to do a card, the new versus the old niggas. We need to settle this shit once and for all.
Hey, that's like saying LeBron James before he made it to the pros, and a basketball player like, I don't want to play him because
I want to play LeBron. I'm gonna sit out this game because LeBron knew. I don't care how good he is. He knew.
And you know what's crazy though too, and I think this is adding to the fact that these guys not performing. They've been around since the beginning, so it's been almost 3.5 years. So a lot of them have been around with each other, have stood in each other's houses, have become friends. And if you remember the old NBA, these niggas wouldn't even talk to each other off the court.
Yeah, no, hell no, hell no.
And they would
not
just
during the season,
and that bragging for more rival type games. I think these guys being cool with each other is not helping the scenario. And these new guys don't care. They just come in and they're like, yo, we want to battle. And we want to kill whoever. You know? I mean, I definitely think we need a new resurgence of blood and new blood, and I'm on it, man. I mean, the new guys that we're bringing in right now are crazy, so.
See, and then the question is, like, you know, as I see, like, in the top tier bracket, like, the top tier dudes is circling, battling each other. It's all in a circle. Like, you know, top tier dude battle top tier, next top tier, then they might do a rematch, blah, blah, blah. But what happens when they all battle each other? Yeah. Are they going to retire? Are they going to retire? Are they going to quit? Are they going to give it up? No, man. They're going to have to play these young niggas, man. They're going to have to play them. Kobe had to play. Jordan had to play Kobe. Kobe has to play LeBron. LeBron is going to have to play the next Paul George or whoever the next nigga is. You can't keep running from these niggas, man. You can't keep calling a nigga a new nigga when he's been battling for fucking 4 years. That doesn't make sense. I don't know, man. Like I said, it's crazy because it seems like the worse these niggas get, the more Hollywood they get. Losing is winning now.
Like, you know what's crazy though? What irritates me even more is when they do these whole standards. I'll only battle Mook, or I'll because I've earned my nigga. Like, really? Where's the competitiveness? And I honestly think these niggas have lost that edge. I want to see the new guys. I don't want sometimes, and I'll be honest with you, that's why I enjoy going to the PGs a lot more now because of that. To be honest with you, I want to see hunger. That's one of the reasons I love Ill Will. That's why I think this Summer Madness is going to be so.
Yeah, I fuck with Ill Will, man. Shout out to Ill Will, man. I fuck with Ill Will big time, man. He got something. He got something that's needed, man. You know what? I'm gonna be all the way honest right now. You know who could save battle rap? Clean Paper.
Yeah, he's amazing. I think he's dope.
Like, honest to God, like, I'm gonna admit this live. Like, he's my favorite battle rapper. Like, in all honesty, when he's on his A game, he makes me like battle rap.
Mm-hmm.
If more people took that route, battle rap, he's like the meaty. He has performance, he has aggression, and he has wordplay. He's like the medium of battle rap. That's like the standard to me.
No, I agree, and honestly, I know the card for Summer Madness already, and this is why I like the Summer Madness, because it's going to be about hunger. And when the card gets released, you guys are going to first be like, what the fuck, and then be like, oh shit, this is about to be crazy. Believe me when I tell you, I'm definitely excited. Yeah, I mean, you could still be my date if you want to come.
No, I ain't fucking with it, man.
Next caller.
I'm trying, like, I swear to God, I can't wait to see the Summer Madness card, because as soon as I see the names on it, I'm going mayhem. What?
There's some good matchups on there.
I'm going to be the most URL hatingest nigga y'all ever seen in y'all life. I'm on Twitter. I'm going to fucking make like 30 Twitter accounts and fucking flag every video. Watch.
Let's go, 917, you there? What you saying, Norbs?
917.
917
ain't there. 314, you there?
Yo, what's good, everybody?
What's good, yo?
Yo, St. Louis.
Good. Hey, I'm just trying to walk with everything that Daylyt said. I kind of want to piggyback off what he was saying. And, wow, fuck Daylyt. So
breaking up, son. You breaking up bad.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, what you saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, this is why I fuck with you, Daylyt, because it keeps it so real. And one of the things that's been kind of irking me about this whole URL situation is that the fans make it so corny. It's like, it's like the fans are so biased, but then they put the label somebody else biased. It's almost like high school.
You know, it's like the fans make it seem like it's cool to cheer for one group and it's bad to cheer for another, because I don't see how some of these schools are labeled, quote unquote, top tier. I don't even like that label. There's no top tier.
No, look, I found a solution. I found a solution. And I quote, Loaded Lux lied. The loser does not have to jump. The loser gets the bigger battle next.
Wow. That's what it's kind of looking like. I don't know.
The more these niggas lose, the more they get paid. The more they lose, the bigger battles, and the more they go Hollywood, and the more they get paid. You don't get paid by winning. You don't move up by winning. JC like 60-0, and yet he keep going downward.
I know you guys. My bad. Go ahead.
No, Jesse, say what you gonna say.
I know you got some names prepared for the loser. I mean, give us examples, because you keep saying it, so I know you have specific people in your mind.
All right. I'm gonna say a loser. I'm gonna take what's a prime example of a loser that fucking that moved up. All right, let's say this. Let's say YK. YK beat JC, and YK beat then YK beat Magic too, and Chiller. YK smashed a lot of niggas. Every nigga he smashed, the nigga that lost move up, and he go down.
Wow.
YK is, when they have a battle set, YK beats the nigga clearly 3-0, and yet the other nigga gets the bigger match. Am I lying? No.
In some cases that it does seem that way. In some cases,
YK has beat a couple of niggas, and yet the niggas that he beat is on the bigger stages right after him.
That's because a lot of people duck YK.
YK beat Skull. Skull had a bigger match versus Newborn. Skull made the stage. YK. Yo, the loser don't have to jump, man. Why y'all think I've been losing so much, nigga? Why you think I lose? I lost like 6 in a row, and I'm the best ever.
Listen, Daylyt, I'm flying you out for Summer Madness. I need you to be there with me for the battles. It's my birthday weekend, so you got to be there.
I gotta order my wedding dress, man. Like for real. I'm coming with the full wedding dress.
Listen, you're gonna have to get some bridesmaids dress because I need Jesse in a bridesmaid dress.
Let's go, Jess.
Well,
Jesse gotta dress up like Robin. No, we need Jesse dressed up like Robin.
Right. Yo, we're
gonna have a dot mob wedding. Everybody's gonna slap each other's ass at the wedding. It's gonna be amazing. Can't wait.
And we gotta do it like, you know how they do the basketball wave when everybody cheer and they go around the stadium. They gotta slap around like that. Like gotta start from one side. Everybody slap coordinated.
Are y'all gonna have a bunch of cans attached to the Batmobile riding off saying just married?
Wing, 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 wing.
If Psycho would be a superhero or villain, who would he be? If he was a villain or a superhero? If he was a role of villain.
I know who he'd be. Static Shock.
Static?
I ain't got no dreads, son.
How about Jesse? Who would Jesse be? You said Robin?
Jesse would most likely be Robin.
But he'd be like the old Robin. Like he'd be the face.
Like the old one with the bang and pow and zam every time he punches. Bing.
Let's go to football callers.
Yeah. 832, you there?
Yo.
Yeah, what's good?
What's up, buddy? You're on with Street Star Novas, Hip Hop Psycho, The Retard, and Daylyt.
Yo, what's up, Psycho? What's up, Novas, Daylyt?
Good.
Outside, underscore an outside boogie caller from Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? I always call.
All right.
I actually I haven't gotten a chance to check out the Big T K Shine mostly because I was asleep, but mostly because of the feedback that I've been getting. It seems like it's not a battle just to go rush and see. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go look at it, but you know what I'm saying? But I think that, like you said, I think that the quote unquote top tier. First off, I don't think that they running. To keep it 100, like I don't think they running because it's almost like, just like Daylyt say, you said they at the end of their rope. So it's almost like, hell, if they do get beat, you know what I'm saying? Hell, so what? Them niggas washed anyway. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So it's like, I just think that, like you say, they a lot of them. That's why I commend Verb. Like Verb, when a nigga say Verb about anybody if you pay him.
Yeah.
You know, at least that's what he say. You know what I'm saying? He'll say if you pay me, if you drop the bag, I'll battle. It don't matter. But for like the only point that I can see is to like conceded battle and be matched. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see that he don't want to battle, be matched.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when somebody asks him about it, he'd be like, oh, now. You know what I'm saying? He can't give a legitimate reason as to why he won't battle him. And, I mean, it's just it's crazy. Like JC, it's a lot of these, I don't even like calling them new niggas because, like you say, they got 4 fucking battles. You know what I'm saying? They got like 90 battles. It's not new niggas.
It's crazy to me that, like, how can they keep saying, I don't want to battle new nigga this, new nigga that, but yet the newer niggas, which is, I don't know how they're new niggas because they're like 3 years strong, 4 years strong, but the quote-unquote, the newer niggas is saving battle rap right now.
I agree with you 100%, Daylyt, with that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, too.
Think, if there was no JC, there was no Chiller, there was no Ill Will, there was no Danger Zone, there was no, I would say Lotta, although Lotta's not a new nigga. There was no Daylyt. There was no KG Deport. There was no... If there was none of those niggas battling, battle rap would have been dead by now. Dead.
It'll be just like when it was just Mook and Rex, Lux. It'll be just like when it was just like that. When it was just... It'll be just like
literally dead.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think, like, that's what I think, like, the URL, like, if these niggas want to eat, if they want to eat,
it's the fans' responsibility also to support these new guys, and they gotta be. To me personally, you only booing Averb. You're only attacking Averb because you're the enemy. You gotta put the same pressure on your favorite MCs. If they're not bringing the A game, you gotta let them know. Stop dick riding.
Can't the URL, like, as a staff, like, can't y'all be like, okay, if you niggas want to eat, this is who you have to battle. You have to battle these niggas. Yeah, you did this. Yeah, you did that. But this is what you have to do if you want to battle on URL. Because like you always said, no, if it's not on URL, it's not held to that standard. So if these niggas go battle on the fucking Jaja League or whatever the fuck, they know they're not going to get the same views or the same look or whatever case may be. If you be like, look, if you tell like Hitman, look, you got to battle JC. If you tell fucking Conceited, you gotta battle B-Match. If you tell Clips, you gotta battle Daylyt. You know what I'm saying?
There's a reason why they don't do that. Now you gotta think there's a large portion of money being made when these cards are put together. They're telling themselves what can sell the most tickets. That's what it's really about. What to fill up this building.
Now, Summer Madness card dropped, and it said Ill Will versus Woo Woo Woo. Yada, yada, yada versus JC versus Boom. Like, if it had literally all, I wouldn't say up-and-comers, but the quote-unquote newer niggas, if it had all the newer niggas on this Summer Madness card, the building would be probably halfway full. Not even.
Yeah,
that's true. It's true.
They gotta
It's true.
It is. Like, why is it that JC versus Chilla Jones battle don't have for fucking 100 million views? Why?
Yeah, I looked at that shit today. I was like, this battle not at 1 million? This shit because it's like you say.
You have millions. This is a logical number. You have almost 1 million and something people that said, I'm not watching JC versus Chilla.
That's crazy.
Because it's not a top-tier battle. And the numbers prove it. The numbers prove it.
And what's crazy is like me, I'm from Houston. So every time I'm debating with somebody about battle rap, they say, oh, nigga, you from down south. So it's like, I'm like, my nigga, the first battle that I looked at and I got into it, I was like, this is the shit I like, was like Kid and Play. On House Party.
I just looked at the King Jones battle. Believe it or not, the Jones versus JT battle, and it's because it's a great battle, has 716,000 views. Now, if somebody tells me that's apparently a top-tier dude or that they can't battle JC or Chilla Jones, that sounds wild gay. Because
that was crazy.
760,000 views. How do you debate that?
It's called fear, man. It's called fear, man. These dudes is protecting their stock, man. It's fear. There's no other excuse. Like, there's literally no other excuse for them not to battle. Niggas is on URL, and they have fucking numbers to prove it, and they have one of the best battles on URL. Why would you not battle the nigga?
You know what's crazy? To back up that statement, Chilla and JC got 716,000. DNA and Chilla got half of that in less than a month, and that's because that's because the names and the venue.
Yeah, the name. So the name, that word. I want to battle a big name. That should really make a difference in the view count. Big time.
Big time. Yeah. I'm in these groups. Shout out to all the groups. I'm by 750 that are at the. Shout out to all the groups that I'm in. I'm in these groups, and like I see this shit all the time. Somebody will post a link in the group and be like, "Check out my new battle." Nigga, that shit get a like, a comment. Then let one of these top tier name battles drop. Shit got like 1,000 comments. Then let a mid tier battle drop. They got about 100 some comments. Then let a low tier battle drop like 30 some comments. So you really have some fans that go, "Oh, this is not a top tier battle. I'm not watching it. There's nothing you could do to make me watch it at all." Yeah. That's sad. That's actually very sad, but yet it's true. Whether we want to accept it or not, you have some fans that's just like, "I'm not watching it if it's not a top tier nigga."
Well, I can remember, check this out. B-Magic is averaging about, like, he has 400,000 views on the K-Rock battle. 500,000 on the Chilla Jones. His Proving Rock battles at 600,000 against Cream. Against John, he's got 400,000. How do you duck B-Magic?
I guess it's the Million View Club niggas. The Million View Club niggas. If you ain't in the Billionaire Boy Club, then it's kind of like you a little nigga to them, regardless.
I mean, Jeff, how do you feel about that, Jeff?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it now because, you know what? Like Lux is working on what, 3 million, and I mean you can't sit there and tell me that Lux doesn't have the best performance we ever seen in battle rap.
It's political form, but I'll say this was the Chilla Jones JC battle the same weekend. It was a way better battle.
Yeah.
And that was
Y'all fail to realize Lux battle has them numbers because Lux had like 70,000 fucking gimmicks in that battle.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I mean, you
people crying and obituaries and all type of shit.
But you said that that's the best performance and best bars you've ever seen when that battle first dropped.
I was trolling, Jesse. I didn't understand the word Lux said when it first came out. But no, that battle has that much views because it's a lot of shit that was cut out. We all know, from the original footage. But that battle has that type of number because the shit that came up, the nigga came with a hearse and a casket on stage and obituaries and big screens. And the nigga had like 90 fucking antics, 90 gimmicks. Of course it's going to do that many views. So, you know what I'm saying? That was something for niggas to take notes, but I guess niggas didn't take notes after that. I don't know.
Okay, here's another question for you, too. Well, we're still kind of on the same subject. Because we have Young Cannon on tomorrow. You mentioned him. You mentioned him earlier talking about everybody he beat got the bigger battle. You battled Passwords, debatable, right? Locksmith, debatable. People can say you won, right? When they were in the Grind Time career, like, you could even say they had the bigger name than you did. Like, you started taking off after your Rich Dollars battle. Like, I mean, if you could tell, like, Young Cannon or these niggas that keep getting the top-tier person to stop ducking them, like, what would your advice be to them? Like, keep going and just taking mid-tiers?
My advice would be, you have to create, this is to show people how smart I am, you have to create a circular motion to make the battle rapper come to you. For example, a lot of people don't understand why I did what I did versus Fats, or why I did what I did versus a lot of dudes. I did that specific battle because I knew for a fact fans was going to say, oh, I bet he wouldn't do that to so-and-so. I bet he wouldn't do that to so-and-so. And yet the fans start talking. Boom, 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 boom. Then the battle with Fats literally got me the battle with Calico and the battle with Math. So my advice to Young Cannon is rapping is not going to do it. You're not getting no top tier by having good rap performances. That's not possible. You need to start some drama in this world. He needs drama.
You know what? We need to bring back QP. I totally agree with Daylyt.
If y'all could get Q and tell him or whatever, maybe, I don't know what he on, maybe get him and keep him at Smack House for like a month and a half straight. Just keep him there. Like, don't let him go nowhere else and make him like, you know what I'm saying? And if y'all can get QP back on his A game, I would really love that. I would love it. Like, and I talked to Q when he battled YK. And I talked to Q after that, man, and the look that he gave me, he gave me the look like, I smoke dope. It's all right, man. I'm getting over this. He gave me that look, man. I sold drugs all my younger life. I know what they says look like. He gave me the look, which was, I'm doing bad. I got the money. I fucked up. I stole a VCR. I'm going to give it back to you when I can. That's the look he gave.
Wow.
If y'all could get this nigga back on his A game, he can save battle rap. QP was so nice to me, he's not in the top tier bracket or the mid tier bracket. He's in the QP bracket.
Wow.
But I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I don't, for up and coming, not even up and coming, for battle rappers that's been doing this shit that ain't really getting the love, man, to become a top tier, it's not about battling. It's not, being top tier has nothing to do with battling. It has something to do with popularity and how much your name is being talked about, man. Which means you just got to start shit, man. That's all you have to do is start as much shit as you can.
The Batmobile. You know, that other seat belongs to me, though, just let you know. To the Batmobile. But let's go to some more callers. I'm starting to get the feeling that Psycho's hating on him. I'm really starting to get that feeling.
I think Psycho love me on the low. He mad.
Nah, chill.
I'm starting to get that same feeling.
I just got to text.
There's something. And you know what's crazy? Recently he came out with that video, which I loved. It was the best video. And he had a lot of bad things to say about that video. I mean, I don't get it.
All right, yeah, now.
I think the dance was very disturbing. North called me up. North's like, yo, did you see Daylyt's response video to the Tech Nine song? I said, no. He said, yeah, go check it out and hit me back. He sets me up for this shit. So I clicked on the video, and everything I know, it's on his butt naked with a shotgun bullshit. And I'm like, hold up, son. Why? I hit North up a video.
No, all right, so this is the thing.
Hold on.
This is the whole...
Dance moves, those were amazing.
I got them from JC. Shout out to my nigga JC. He sent me a video. He taught me those things. But but no. So I told myself when I first woke up in the morning and I heard the diss from Tech Nine, and I ain't gonna lie. I fucked with the diss. That was like, it was like, I'm like, yo, this nigga Tech Nine really trying to wig on me for real. Cause I think that was some of the night, like that shit he did for St. Louis. The SPL shit, and then this song was a lot better. So I was like, okay, I'm about to destroy this nigga. I'm about to really destroy this nigga. So I throw in the ether beat, and I'm like, I'm right to the ether beat, and I go, wait a minute. Wait. If I go with this nigga, this is going to create a back and forth. He's going to be able to diss me again, and we're going to have this back and forth shit going for, no. I don't want that. I need to end this shit finalized for now. Boom. I got y'all. I'm going to set y'all up, make y'all watch a good minute and a half. So everybody's sitting there watching like, ooh, this nigga Daylyt about to kill the ether beat. Boom. I got all y'all. It's too late. You can't change you already seen me in the chair. You can't take back the vision. I got you.
Oh, man.
What did Tech 9 do? Tech 9 haven't said a word since. He won't even reply to people when they talk about it. 3-0 Daylyt. 3-0.
I really enjoyed the video. I thought it was very good. I thought your dance moves were up to par.
Now, people been telling me, like, they're like, yo, you should shoot a real video to that shit, man. The dance might really go for real. I'm in the process of, getting some choreography done, and we might go big with that. I'm your uncle, joint.
I'm down. I'm in the background with the two-step. I got you.
Let's go.
Let's do it. So, Psycho, can you plug in 561? That's my man, 3D Letterman. I just started tweeting all the classic battles that these guys have that have a lot of views, and these so-called top-tier guys don't battle them. So, I don't know. Yeah.
Yo, what's poppin', y'all? It's 3 Letterman on Twitter. What's cracking?
Yo, three Letterman be dropping blogs acting like that's not him.
Nah, that's not me, Sam. Yo, I love them blogs. That nigga is the illest. I'm sorry, but that's not me, my G. Yo, real quick, though. I had Big T winning that shit 2-1. Round 1, obviously, I thought Big T that was the best round of the whole battle. Round 2, I gave it a shine. And round 3, obviously, Big T won that. K-Shine was spitting whack juice in the 3rd round, spitting a lot of old shit that niggas don't really want to hear. Yo, I feel you on shit you saying. Fans are biased, and a nigga like myself, and a lot of niggas I fuck with on Twitter, we don't do that bias shit. There's a lot of fans out there that don't do the bias shit. For instance, I think Ill Will and Danger Zone had a better battle than everything I've seen so far. A lot of battles that I've seen. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Yeah, somebody's radio is loud in the background.
I just watched Remy D and fucking Passwords. I think that shit's a fucking dope-ass battle that no one talks about. That shit was fucking fire. And you know what it is? You know what it is, Daylyt? It's the top 10 niggas, man. And I feel you. I want to see the Sue Surfs against B Magics. I want to see Lada Zay versus, DNA and shit like that. I really would like to see the old niggas or the niggas that's top tier supposedly battle these niggas.
Like if y'all do an event where the event is titled like over or like the event where it's based off the older niggas versus the newer niggas. Y'all do an event like that, mark my words, y'all would have a new class of top tier niggas. Because every single one of them old niggas would die badly. Like, I'm going to keep it up.
Right now, niggas don't want to see Ill Will right now. Niggas don't want to see Ill Will right now. I can tell you that right now. Niggas do not want to see Ill Will, the JC
I'm going to keep it honest. I'm going to keep it all the way honest. There is not one top-tier nigga that can beat Lada Zay. Not one. They're probably, loaded on one of them. But other than the rest of them niggas,
don't know that,
there's not.
Daylyt. We don't know that, though. We can't say that, though. Daylyt, let me show you how to do battles now. Let me show you why, Daylyt. Let me get me out real quick. I've learned from fucking with URL, Smacking the Boys, and Norbs, and Psycho, and Jesse, and them that you can't make predictions no more battles when shit pop. You don't know what the fuck is going to happen. Look at K-Shine. Before he lost to Big T, he had 2 dope battles. 3 dope battles to me. The battle with Pass was nice. He beat DNA. He beat John, and came with a stinker. I mean, let's be real.
Let's say A game. On the A game. Because I feel like the hungrier niggas, if they got the chance, they will go ballistic on a bigger stage. So it's a few dudes. Like let's just really be honest. Like I don't think like nobody in that URL bracket can possibly beat Lada. I don't think not one of them can beat Ill Will. Not one of them. Not one top tier nigga has proved to me that they can beat Ill Will.
Hold on, Daylyt. Now I fucks with Ill Will too, but we going off on a small resume. Niggas gotta get their weight up a little bit, though, I think sometimes. All right,
I respect that. But this is why I say that's the dumbest shit to ever say. How can you tell a nigga to get your weight up when when none of the top tier niggas want to battle him? Like, how can niggas say, tell JC, get your weight up when JC has fucking 70 battles this year?
Like, I feel you, my nigga. I feel you on that aspect. What I'm saying on my side is, I don't want to crown niggas. I'm not saying ducking niggas. I think you should battle anybody. I agree with you on that. What I'm talking about is I don't want to give cats like Ill Will and say that no one wants to see him right now because of his body of work is what I'm talking about. Not talking about he doesn't get it in because the battle that he got is official. You know what I'm saying? I watched him and Dangerous over Johnny Alcatraz. I just watched him and Johnny Alcatraz over the weekend, my nigga. That shit is still fighting me.
So you got but what I'm saying is you have to base everybody. I give it the last two performances rule. You are only good as your last two performances.
Agreed.
And these niggas' last two performances has been subpar, mediocre, and his last two performances was amazing. So
listen, I'm quick to tell you this. The last classic battle I saw was JC and Chilla, my nigga.
Exactly.
Real talk. That's the last classic battle that I've seen. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like Austin Verb that much. Big T and Sean didn't move me like that. And you know, it ain't Smack's fault. It's niggas, like I said this numerous times on this show. Niggas get big-headed, and they get in because the views thing, and they get, so they don't put that pen to paper no more and want to hit niggas with the shit. To me, it should be 70% bars and 30% performance. You know what I'm saying? Like, we missing out on the bars, though. But, like, before I go, man, do you think, and I ain't killing you for this, your antics, yes, my nigga, I gotta say antics, does that stop you and from niggas wanting to, because they're not going to know what they're going to get when they battle you on stage? I ain't going to lie, Daylyt. I was battling, I'm like, I don't know if this nigga's going to try to get naked, no homo pause. I don't know if this nigga going to take a shit on the floor or sleep or throw a bite. I don't know what you was capable of, my nigga. But you got bars, though, because you in Las Vegas to throw battle. You feel me? I ain't like you to battle with the Batman shit. Come on, my nigga. I just want to see you. When you battle like KG the Poet, you in that nigga KG, that was a dope battle. That was a dope battle.
You have to understand. There's a format that I go by. And if you pay attention, if you really pay attention, I only do crazy shit in battles that nobody is going to watch. So I make people watch battles they would never have even clicked on.
You have a point. Yo, let me tell you something. You're a weirdo, and I mean that in a respectful way. Because most niggas that are weird are smart niggas, very intelligent niggas. You niggas get sleep on you. I know. Listen, I seen the tweet you put out there when you said, I'm going to shake up the battle world in 2013. I was like,
no.
What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Like, I tell everybody, look at my pattern. Just really look at my pattern. At one point in time, I say, okay, boom, I battle Rich Dollars. I put on an amazing performance versus Rich Dollars. After Rich Dollars, I jump to Speed. Not taking away from nothing from Speed. That's a down step from Rich Dollars. After Speed, I go on gimmicks, and then I get bigger battle. So my thing is, it's all a formula. Like, it's really all a formula that I'm based off of. Watch my blog when I said, okay.
So it's there. Like, let me ask you a question, though. I hear what you're saying, but do you think cats are going to, I don't say blackball you, but in a sense, they're reluctant to battle you because they don't know what they're going to get when they battle?
You got to understand. It's to the point to where, all right, a nigga could say, I'm not going to battle Daylyt. I don't know what he's going to do, but boom, I just hit him with KG the Poet. Ain't shit you can say now.
Right. That was dope battle. I love those battles. Those battles are dope, my nigga. Yo, man, I ain't going to take up too much of your time. Psychos, Norbs, 40, you know what it is, man. Battle rap arenas all day, every day.
No, I actually got a question to add on Three Letterman's question, though. Now, if an opponent will put that in a contract with you, would you sign it? If he
that I can't do anything?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Why not? I know what to do, when to do, and why to do it. It's not like I just say, hey, I'm gonna just be an idiot for this battle because I don't give a fuck. No. I know what the hell to do, when I'm gonna do it. For example, if I didn't do the Batman shit, none of y'all would have knew anything about that battle.
True.
I just had a battle in Alaska, and I had all bars, not a piece of gimmick, and none of you know about it. Exactly. I make people watch battles that they would have never watched. So there's a method to this nonsense I'm doing, but I still have some of the best battles of this year, so it's okay. It evens out. So the battle real. The battle real.
Let's go, 2.8, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
What's good, huh?
Yeah, man, I was just listening in. Okay, I got a question about that new versus old niggas. See, nah, that shit kind of tricky, man, because, like, even though everybody, y'all talking about ill will, like, if Ill Will went against somebody like Goods, I don't know if he can win that one. Or if you put like JC versus a nigga like Rex, I don't know if he could win that one.
You don't know if he can win.
Hold on, or if you put like a Lotta J versus like a Conceited, like it depends on who them new niggas to go against is. Oh, you see what I'm saying? Because like you put the wrong new niggas against the wrong old niggas, them niggas get super watched like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
The thing it is they may, I just said it, they may get washed because niggas is going to overhype the older niggas.
No, I'm talking about some niggas, some old niggas like
So it's good. So all right. So let's add it up. What makes Goods better than Ill Will?
I ain't saying it like what makes them look like what make like. All right, I'll give you an example. Like
I'm trying to say they're more seasoned than the new cats.
No. Let me give you this one. Like Goods battled K-Shine on Lions Den. And K-Shine was doing all the shit he be doing, like the shit he was doing against DNA and this and that. And like, Good watched the nigga. What'd you say?
He was terrible against him. He couldn't even slow down. That's why he lost to Good.
Who was that talking?
The Bouse, Lords. Against Good, K-Shine was good. K-Shine had no presence. He just was rapidly for no reason. That's why he lost to Good. If Ill Will would have battled Good, he has a fucking amazing chance to win that battle.
No, look, dog, I'm from Pontiac. I know what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, dog, Good, like, you know, certain niggas, though, like, it, like, I understand what y'all saying. Certain, like, Hitman Holla, man, I'm gonna be real. You put him up against any new nigga, man, and if y'all talking about lyrically, Hitman Holla ain't lyrical. Calico ain't that lyrical. You know what I'm saying? You put them up against, like, the wrong... You put either one of them niggas up against Dangers on the Ill Will, they'll get fucking trash, dog, hard. Like they could, like them niggas like that, they holding on to the little shit they got because they know they go against the wrong nigga. Like, man, I hate to give you this one, Norbs. Put this one on it. And these niggas from Detroit, put J Real versus Calico, and J Real will wash Calico hard.
J Real was amazing. He's amazing.
That's what I'm saying. But yet, will he ever get that shot? No.
I'm talking about J Real, the nigga who was in the proving grounds. He will wash Calico.
But you have some fans. You have some fans that'll say if you see the card and the card say J Real versus Calico, 98% of the fans would probably say Calico gonna wash him.
Nah. I get exactly what you're saying. Now, the only bad thing about this whole battle rap thing is like, see, the only fucked up thing about it is, like, it ain't no, like, if y'all had judges, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of times, like, it's a lot of niggas, man, I'm going to tell you the truth. I watched this War Room sports shit, and all the niggas said that Chilla Jones beat DNA 3-0. All them niggas, they was like, y'all, like, and I ain't gonna lie, I watched this shit and I was like, well, I don't really agree with that shit.
There was actually one dude that gave it to DNA on there.
But I'm saying, no, it was like 5 motherfuckers, and they all, and like 4 of them was like, oh man, Chilla Jones killed them. And I was like, man, if anything, man, I mean, that really wasn't that, they was jocking Chilla Jones, so I was like, man, this wasn't really that, I mean, like, Chilla Jones, man, like, he ain't, I mean, you know, niggas be like all into him like that. I mean, I ain't really into him like that. You know what I'm saying?
What's happening right now is you're proving my point of what I said earlier, which is you can't please everybody. You have some people saying, Chilla is the best, Chilla is amazing, and then you have some people like, I can't get into that.
Well, no, it ain't that I can't get into it, but it's just like, man, this nigga this nigga rap like a storybook ending, man. You know, it's like, man, what the fuck am I listening to?
And that's what I'm saying. You can't please everybody because everybody has a different flavor to this battle rap shit. Everybody has a different taste. Everybody has a different liking. So it's literally impossible to please everybody. Like, it's completely impossible.
Crazy. I also speak on another point that Daylyt made earlier about the old versus new card, which a lot of the fans are enjoying. I remember when I set up that Chilla Jones versus JC battle, right? I remember speaking to JC about it, and I remember speaking to Chilla about it. And Chilla was real excited because he was the new guy coming in, and he was like, I got to prove a point. And when I spoke to JC was like, man, I can't let this nigga beat me because he's a new nigga. And that's what made that battle such a classic. Imagine if these guys, and other people, if they would go a pair and battle these dudes, they would have to dig deep just to be able to beat these new guys. That's how I feel.
Yeah. But hey, just one more thing, and then like a new nigga, like I ain't gonna lie, like you just saw that Arsenal versus Averb thing. I ain't gonna lie, the way them niggas was rapping. If you put a new nigga against them niggas the way they did in St. Louis,
they'll die horribly.
Who would die horribly?
Look, man, I'm just. All right, let's just say this. I think, like, I watched the Averb and Arsenal battle. I watched the Averb and Arsenal battle. I actually watched it 2 or 3 times to really grasp how okay the battle was. Now, in all honesty, like, in literally all honesty, like, okay, I know these niggas is top tier niggas or whatnot. But like I said, you put a hungry JC, a hungry Lotta, a hungry Ill Will in front of one of those okay-ass performances, them niggas will die badly, man.
All right. How about this? You think, now let's be for real. You think the JC battle versus J Pro was better than Arsenal versus Averb?
Yes.
Hell no. Or how about this?
But
JC, no, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with you. JC versus that nigga he battled at A-Hat. You think that was better than the Arsenal versus Averb?
I didn't watch that. I didn't watch that battle. I didn't see it.
Now, I'm not taking nothing from JC. JC cold. But like, man, he like dog, I understand what you're saying. That new nigga versus old nigga shit would be smooth. But I don't know how, like, cause like I hate for y'all to put a bunch of new niggas against the wrong old niggas, and these niggas totally are not. And I ain't even talking about just dick riding fans. I'm talking about like that should be clearly like niggas be getting smashed.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. All of the old dudes, that's all good and dandy, but I'd put my top 5 new niggas against the top 5 dudes that you would pick up, and I can guarantee a battle.
They'll die.
It'll go for one. Okay. How about it, Norbs? Tell me 5 new niggas, and I'll give you 5 old niggas right now.
All right, let's go.
No, you can't name one, obviously, because nobody's ready to beat him. Okay, let me see. Let's start off with Ill Will.
Okay, we're going to go Ill Will. I put Goods up against Ill Will.
Honestly, you're going to lose that, and I love Goods.
I'm telling you,
okay,
man.
I'm about
to say, especially if it's in New York, you're definitely going to lose.
I'm going to say Big K.
Big K versus who?
You tell me.
I put A-Bird versus Big K, and I bet you A-Bird will smash him.
Not smacking him. It'll be a good battle. It'll be a real good battle. I'll go Lotta Zay.
Matter of fact, I put somebody like Surf or Hollow the Dime versus Lotta Zay.
No, only nigga in URL that's gonna hang with Lotta Zay is Surf. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. That's the only guy that can match with him.
B-Magic. Oh, if B-Magic new. If he's new, I'll go new and B-Magic. I said Ill Will. I'm gonna be honest with you, Clean on his A game.
Man,
wait, before y'all go, because now I'm starting to see that there's like a new niggas, and then there's newer niggas, and then there's like medium new niggas, and there's older new niggas. What's going on, man? Is Magic a new nigga or not?
No, he talking about all PG niggas. That's what he talking about.
Let me stop you there. Everybody on the roster is a PG nigga, including Averb, Big T, and all the niggas. They were all PG niggas.
Matter of fact, hey, Norbs, I even put this. You said clean paper with 3 rounds. Matter of fact, let's put it like this: clean paper with 3 rounds and 2 extra rounds. No weed, no drink. He ain't fucking with the pills. He off parole. He ain't got nothing on his mind. I put that nigga against Cortez and like, dog, I ain't trying to dog Cortez, but I be looking at these blogs and shit, and niggas be talking about him like he the worst battle rapper. They be talking about him like that. I heard a nigga on a blog say that Misfit need to ghostwrite for Cortez, and Cortez will watch QP.
No, he won't watch QP. I'm sorry, he won't.
Hey, don't
watch QP.
See, this is where we go back.
Wait a minute. Daylyt. Here go the one right here. You said B Magic, right, Nords? Put B Magic versus Swave Sutler.
B Magic.
Hell no.
B Magic is clearly a better rapper, man. Like,
but I'm talking about dog, like Swave Sutler. Dog, when that nigga go against niggas, he be coming with angles, and he will totally, like, dog, niggas, like, cause niggas try to play that bully shit with him, and they get totally annihilated. I'm telling you, man.
Let me ask the caller this. What is Daylyt considered to you?
Oh, Daylyt cold. No, I ain't gonna lie.
No,
let me ask you. No.
Old nigga.
He a newer nigga, but he really kind of like as far as I'm concerned, he an older nigga, but he new to like the URL, kind of like King of the Dot, but he was over there, Grind Time, West Coast. But I will say, if Daylyt battle Tech 9 will be like in outer space. Just won't be in the cemetery. He'll be like in orbit.
I think Daylyt could be Hitman.
So he an old ass nigga. New nigga.
Hold on, I think Daylyt could be Hitman.
Oh yeah.
No. Hey. Now that's an old nigga that can't beat no new niggas. I'm sorry, dog.
I like it, man.
But hey, the question is, am I?
I like it,
the question. The question is, am I a new nigga?
Like you a new nigga to like the URL. Like if you stepped on the URL, like okay, like Speed Dollar, he'd have had 1,000 battles. He come to the URL, he would be considered a new nigga. He ain't a new nigga to me because I watch battle rap, but to the casual fan,
you know, like a new URL nigga.
And I'm gonna tell you this, Norris, do not put Tone Montana on no young versus old, new versus. That nigga can't beat nobody.
That's a wrap.
That was a fucking mistake, dog. He going down the QP path right now.
QP is amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. I think QP is amazing.
No.
Yeah, hey, yo, I gotta bounce out, man. I gotta get my little man out this little fucking school and shit. So I gotta push out. Yeah.
Hey, like, to the Batmobile.
To the Batmobile. I'll catch up with y'all.
All right.
This caller actually touched on a good question. We didn't even bring it up at first, yo. Tone is my dude, but that performance was horrible. Horrible. I mean.
Yeah, who did he battle? Against Skull? Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Against Skull. I don't know if you see my face in the first round when he said, "Fuck Bow Wow." I was like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm thinking about him looking.
Awkward silence.
Like his first round was terrible. Like I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah. Round was terrible. Like it seemed like he didn't even have a first round really prepared. To be honest with you.
I will tell you this right now. For the callers that are out there, I'm going on such a mission for the new talent. New class that I bring in, it's, a lot of people don't know, but it's actually KG the Poet, J. Rel, Lotta Zay, Ty Law, Snowman, Anubis, Illinois. This class is crazy. Trust me when I tell you that people are going to be ducking these niggas crazy. But
we need those PG battles to drop soon, too.
Oh, no, they're dropping. They're starting to drop. And I promise you, they'll be dropping towards the end of the week or Wednesday. I'm going to do PG Wednesday. So you might say it was supposed to be this Wednesday, but Beasley's lazy. So people, hold on. Oh, sorry, excuse me. If you guys want to know what PGs are, tweet at Beasley, NYC. Beasley's at BEASLEY, NYC, and tweet Beasley and say, Beasley, give the memory card to North. We want to see the PG battles. Just tweet Beasley, hit him on Instagram, hit him on Twitter, hit him now because he has a terrible memory. Just hit him up and you will see the PG starting next Wednesday. All you have to do is tweet Beasley to bring the memory card to North. That's it. That's simple, guys. I need unbiased review of podcast.
Wait, actually, like, Psycho, like, your thought on the whole performance with the Tone Montana shit, because I forgot, we didn't even get into that. The whole performance with Tone Montana versus Skull, like
I said, it seemed like he didn't have a first round prepared. It seemed like he kind of tried to freestyle a lot of it. Like, I don't know, it was weird. Like, it seemed like he tried to take this battle like I'm just going to breeze through this battle, and then the next battle I'm going to go ahead and go all out. But it didn't work out that way. And it's like, it seemed like he just went into that battle sweeping on Skull and just bullshitting around the first round. In the second round, he tried to pick it up. Seemed like he had some of his better prepared shit in the second round. He picked it up, but then he lost it in the middle of it. I think he ended that round with like 30 seconds to go or something like that. Like, he didn't even get his whole time.
You know what I think happened? Because that tournament was, basically shot in a couple days, right?
Exactly.
I think that he thought he could beat Skull without any rounds and wrote rounds for everybody else.
Yeah, I just said that. Yeah.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry. I didn't catch that. And he got embarrassed, man. Like, it wasn't even close. I thought Jesse was wrote his rounds, to be honest with you.
The most embarrassing part for Tone was when he said, "Who thinks Tone Montana's hot?" And he actually raised his head.
Me and my brother were watching that. And he said, "Slap yourself." I was dying.
But when he did the DMX thing, I was confused. I was confused when he did the whole DMX thing. I didn't know where he was going with it. Why did he even start doing that? I just didn't get it. I didn't get Tone's first round. I didn't get his first round at all.
Okay, my bad.
Which was that, Jesse?
No, all right, now, Norbs, if Tone Montana comes back on the stage, is he going for the main stage, or is he back to the PGs?
No, let me just tell you something about the PGs. This is sex when people do this.
No, I'm not trying to downplay the PGs. I'm just saying, like, where can we see Tone again?
You just downplayed the PGs, and I'm going to tell you why you did. And this is what it is. The PGs is not a demotion. Like, bro, it's literally to build the profile of the guys that I want to build. Once their profiles are built, you know what I'm saying? Then what ends up happening is we send them to the bigger audiences. Right? Now, if they start struggling in the bigger audiences, it's not because their talent level and their profile's not built. It's because they can't handle performing in front of those people. So if they can't handle performing in front of those amount of people, why would I keep them anyway? You know what I mean? You don't go back to the PGs. You get the fuck out of URL if you can't make it. The PGs is basically to develop the talent, it's not the minor leagues.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. You're
literally getting drafted, and I'm putting you through the camp. You know what I'm saying? After that, it's like you just get cut. You just get cut.
Training camp in the minor league. It's more like training camp in the minor leagues. More like that.
Yeah, it's not a minor league at all. Like, it's a camp. It's like I just drafted. Let's say what the hell? Giants just drafted the kid Jason Pugs or whatever the fuck his name is. You put them through training camp. You get them ready to get them perform for those people, and then they perform in front of those crowds. Now, the crowds obviously get bigger as you get closer to the playoffs and stuff like that. And then you have your Super Bowl. This is the beginning of training camp. This is what we do with the PGs. It's not a demotion, so you don't go back. It's not baseball where you go from the major league to AAA. You know what I mean? It's literally, if you don't make it, you get the fuck out. That's how it works. You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying, but
I'm not even coming at you, Jesse. I'm just like.
I know. Like, my bad if that even came out the wrong way, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
no, you said it. You articulated it exactly how you should have. But what I'm saying is, people have the misconception that it's a demotion, or I'm like, what? Like, no, it's really not. Like, you know, it's literally to develop these dudes and build up their profile for the fans that want to see them, and then you throw them out there. Like, I just drafted Snowman. Snow, I need you to get a couple battles so the fans get acclimated with you, and now they want to see you in bigger venues. That's really what it is, you know? Because it's a very tough transition to go from any league to the URL, and that's what people don't realize. It's a very tough transition. I've seen your favorite battlers in other leagues come to the URL PGs and ball because they couldn't handle it. And you're talking about battling just in front of me, Smack, and Beasley, and maybe 40 spectators. It's just what we ask for, what our level or what our expectation level is, as opposed to any other league, is very, very high. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, I expect the best shit you've ever had. You know what I'm saying? And so it's Smack, so it's Beasley. So when you're in front of us and we're sitting there and we're not, a lot of people say, some people say that it's hard to get a reaction out of me. I'll just stand there and I'll be pissed if I see you just going. I'll walk out the room. Sometimes people can't handle that. You know what I mean? And our expectancy level is very high when you come to the PGs. Like, we don't want to see average. We want to see great. That's why I love the kid J. Rel. That's why I love Snowman. You know what I mean? Like, these guys are just, they're great. They just need their profiles built. It's not, you know what I mean? That's what the PGs is, literally.
Yeah. So now, is Tone Montana, I mean, is he pretty much, is his battle rap career in trouble now?
I like Tone Montana. Now, I'm going to tell you the story of Tone Montana for everybody who doesn't know. Mickey Fax goes to Atlanta, and this is true story. Calls me, like, yo, I found this guy named Tone Montana. You know what I mean? And, literally, he sent me the footage, like, yo, this guy's amazing, he's about a super rider, and, you know, I need you to, you know, give him a PG. So, you know, I said, all right, you know, Mitch, I'm going to take a look at him. I watched Tone, and I broke down his footage. And I felt like Super Rider, this is my personal opinion, Super Rider has a higher ceiling, you know what I mean, than Tone at the time. When I watched both of them, I was like, some people think that Tone won, but I think Super Rider has a higher ceiling. That's just what I felt. And basically, I felt that Tone is good in spurts, which doesn't work in the URL. You know what I'm saying? And because we, you know, in the URL you have a lot of punchers, you have different strategies, and we're always constantly going for a knockout in the URL. And that's, he lacked consistency in his round. And I think that came true to form when he started battling. I mean, Tone went from Cassius to Latizé, right, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. That is a huge jump. And we literally threw him in the ring with an amazing puncher that's he's going to continually punch. And the flaws that I've seen in Tone Montana's game were exposed in that battle. And you know, these are things I saw when I first evaluated him. Because I really sat there and evaluated him, and I said, this is what he's lacking. Now, you know, I spoke to Tone after that battle, and he has a lot of star quality. He's just consistency. He's like an erratic shooter, you know what I mean? He's like J.R. Smith. He's hit when he's on, he's on. When he's off, he's off. You know what I mean? And you got to take the good with the back. And we gave him Danger Zone. Same type of thing happened to him again. Danger Zone kind of hit him a little more, and he got hit. And I mean, I think Tone has the talent in terms of his readiness. He needs to put a lot more work in because he has to realize the format is different. You can get away with not punching or not being as consistent in other leagues. That's cool. But when you step to the forefront, the NBA, where niggas are trying to take your head off, it doesn't work there. Because these are the best MCs in the world, and you have to be on your A game at all times. And I think he just needs to get a better understanding of it and put more into his rounds. I think he does have the talent. I just think he needs to put more work in. You know what I mean? The same way like with the Super Riders and stuff like that. It's just building them. And you know, I like Tone. I just think he needs to refocus. I think he can make it, but it's really all on how he comes back in his next battle. And I kind of got his next battle lined up already in October, And the kid he's battling is amazing, so he's got to bring his A game. But, no, he's not kicked out of the UR or nothing like that. He just has to, he has to add on to, he has to get better, clearly, Does that answer your question, Jess?
Yeah. Nah, I mean, that was a good answer. But I said, I want to see Tone again. Tone is my dude, but I mean, Skull's my dude too, and Skull killed him, and like I said, a couple flaws there too. He shouldn't have even reacted when Skull said, "Who thinks Tone Montana's hot?" He raised his head like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to see him in the ring again.
You know what it's just too? Like, people don't realize, like, whenever I pick a battler, like, there might be something that I'll give certain guys a shot just because they're persistent and they just, whatever. I might not be high on this guy, but sometimes I'm like, you know what? Let me give him a shot. And then I'll sit there and I'll break down all this footage. And I'll literally sit down and be like, this nigga's going to be a star. This nigga, he's going to get bodied. Sometimes I might do that on purpose. You know what I mean? Sometimes I did a favor. Like, let me do this favor. He's asked like, it takes a lot to really impress me. Like, when I seen Ill Will, I went to Pontiac, and everybody was pushing this battle to me and that battle to me. Whatever. Nobody pushed Ill Will to me. So I stood there, and I'm watching this kid get on stage. I host the battle. I step off stage. He's battling Jay Huggins, and Jay Huggins told me, I remember right before the battle, just watch what I'm going to do to this guy. Now, Ill Will goes, and instantly, I was like, this nigga's a fucking superstar. Like, instantly, it took me maybe 15 seconds into his round against Jay Huggins, and I was like, he's that guy. I don't know what it is, but either you got it or you don't. And I remember right after that battle, I went up to him, I was like, I need you on Smack. You are fucking amazing. And I remember going back to my hotel when people were like, yo, you really like Ill Will? And I was like, yeah, you guys don't, and a lot of people didn't see it. And I was like, you guys don't understand. This nigga has it. You know what I mean? Like, you guys don't see it. He has it. And a lot of people were pushing, like, scripts to me, and I didn't. I was like, no, this guy right here is the guy I want. He is going to be the next special battle rap. And, like, I feel like it's just really, like, I really take a lot of time out to really evaluate their tapes. Like, I'll sit there and I'll be like, this is what I like about him, this is what I don't like about him. You know what I mean? And, that's how it goes. And just to go back on the Tone Montana thing, I didn't really break. I didn't pick Tone Montana. Mickey picked him, and then I kind of broke him down, and that was the result I gave him. You know what I mean? That's what, it's like when you go to Calif in the NFL, you said, like, yo, this guy's hot. He's averaging 30 in this college. And then when you sit down and you break down and explore, then you can really see if he's going to project in your league or your team as, he's going to do is good. You know what I mean? So that's basically how we do it over here. But that's my whole thing with Tone Montana and how I broke that real well. But, that's how we do it over here. I mean, what you think about that, Psycho?
Yeah. I mean, I like Tone. I do. He has struggled his last few battles, and I think each time he's battled, each one of his battles, his last 3 battles that dropped, I feel like he took a little step down, and like he needs a good showing. He needs another good showing. He needs to come in and have 3 strong rounds. Doesn't even really have to body bag anybody. Just have 3 strong rounds, and I think he'll pick his buzz back up. But I do notice that a little bit of his buzz is starting to die off, like, from the fans, from all the tweets and everything I've been getting.
And now at the same talk too, before we go to a caller real quick, like, and the person who did it, Skull, Skull's work ethic is amazing too, because I know Skull's consistently writing and shit. So like, there's somebody like Skull who's had battles not so good, I guess against like AR-16 and stuff. Somebody like that, like when they put that work ethic in, does that surprise you when they go into Ultimate Freestyle Friday and when he battled Newborn and shit? Like does it take you by shock that somebody's worked on their game so much?
Well, I'll tell you this: he surprised a lot of people at the BET joint. He surprised a lot of people there. Like, nobody went into that Toe Montana Scope battle thinking Scope had a shot now. So, I mean, yeah, he's surprising people. He's definitely surprising people.
You know, it's Skull. You know what I like about Skull, and I think a lot of fans need to start appreciating Skull, is that he's the best Cinderella story you all has. And a lot of people tend to not give him the credit he deserves, but every time he has his back to the wall, he ends up performing. Like, I don't people realize I thought Newborn was going to clearly beat him. You know what I mean? And he went in there, he did what he did. And then if you look at the Tony Montana battle, a lot of people thought he was going to die in that battle. And he clearly bodied him. And I think people, you know, got to appreciate Skull, man. Like, you know, most people get rejected, and it's like, yo, all right, I'm done with this battle rap shit. Skull just has the heart of a fucking champion, man. Like, and I'd like to see him on bigger cards because, you know what, he gives 110%. I wish some of these guys that call themselves top-tier battlers had half the heart Skull has. You know, and it is not the case. You know, Skull is very deserving of bigger battles, and, you know, we got to take it upon ourselves to really put him in that position. And you fans, you know, have got to start asking for Skull. I mean, he's good, man. He's really good, actually. And, you know, the one thing you're always going to get from Skull is his 100% effort, and I can't say that for every battler that has stepped on that stage. You know, I sometimes, I mean, I know you fans have felt cheated. You know what I mean? Sometimes like, yo, this nigga, I really paid this much to see this asshole not perform and not give 100%. And that's one thing I'll never say about Skull. And I got a lot of respect for him, man. Like, and like I said, like, you know, when I seen what he did against Newborn, you know, he's not a idiot. He hears what people say about him. Like, oh, he's not that good. He's this or that. I mean, the truth be told, he's actually really good. Like, Skull is actually really fucking good. And I think fans should really appreciate him because of that, because, you know, he gives 110%, man. Like, he just does it. Like, you know, I got a real appreciation for Skull. And I think Skull needs to be, I would love to see Skull on Summer Madness and these other cards that are coming up maybe October, because Skull is the most humble, the hardest working dude in the URL, hands down. Like, it's not even close. You know what I mean? And he always performs. He battled Young Cannon. You know, if you say he won or lost, it was a good battle. He performed. Newborn, most people say he won. He just beat Tony Montana. What does he have to do to earn everybody's respect? And he does not waver from anything. He just fights. He continues to fight. That's why I got a lot of respect for Skull. I think the fans should definitely appreciate him because he's definitely a blue-collar guy. I mean, you know, that's how I feel about Skull.
Yeah. Let's take a couple more calls. Let's see. Let's go 716. You there?
Yeah, what's up?
What's good?
I feel y'all about that Tone Montana shit. His last 3 performances have been real shaky. And I was a big fan of him. I thought he might be that next dude. But like Norris was saying, he has a lot of flaws. Like, what I see is when he spit, it sounds like he's spitting mixtape verses sometimes. A lot of times it's not even directed at who he battling. It just seems like he's throwing random verses at people in his rounds. That's how I feel. And as far as the Big T K-Sign joint, the reason why a lot of people are disappointed is I think that Big T was just average, and Shine was terrible in this battle. Terrible. Like, even his second round, I don't see how anybody could get over that second round. When he hit a verb headshot line, I didn't even want to hear him no more. That was crazy. He bit that, and then the third round, he took a whole bunch of, you know, old industry rappers and just started spitting their old verses. It seemed like he didn't even have a third round period. You know, so it was disappointing. I didn't really like Big T third round either, but it was better than Shine's. Now, Big T first round was fire. I even liked his second round, especially towards the middle and end. He started cooking near the end of that second round. But I still was expecting a little bit more from Big T, to be honest. And one more thing I want to touch on is lyricism. like, a lot of fans seem like they don't know what that is. Like, people say buyers over everything, but you get somebody like Chilla. Like, and I'm guilty of this myself. When I first saw the Chilla versus DNA, I didn't really like Chilla until I watched it about 5 times. And Chilla was spitting some shit. It's just hard to catch it. Because even, like, when it sounds like Chilla spitting filler, it actually really means something. It's a scheme that you just missed. But, you know, you just kind of got to listen to it. But what hurts Chilla, it's kind of like his monotone voice. I think it bores some people. But, man, you got to listen to every word Chilla spit. Because everything means something. Like, that DNA battle is how he knows it's filler. Even shit that I thought was filler, once I listened to it over and over again, I was like, damn, I didn't even catch that the first time. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I think Daylyt was saying this earlier. Like, fans don't like to think sometimes, you know?
No, they don't.
Yeah. And Jesse, man, like, I got to talk to you. You keep saying that Head Ice beat Sway. That's cool, but it's not as convincing as you say. I actually think Sway won that battle because you listen to the lyrics. Like, man, Sway, how to break down Ice, I thought he was way more lyrical than Ice. Now,
yeah,
Ice was funnier.
I missed the Swave show, but I heard he was mad at me for that. But, I mean, you know, I really think, like, you know, Ice beat Swave. And, I mean, I thought it was a clear win. I mean, if you're saying no, then...
Well, you're entitled to your own opinion, but I think it's a little bit more debatable than you say. Like, Ice was funny as fuck, man. That home fry shit, that shit is that's a classic right there. It's not really lyrical, but just funny as hell, man. Ice is just a, you know, funny dude, but if you actually listen, Sway was spitting that shit in that battle. I think he get downplayed a little bit, you know? So, and speaking of Sway, last week, that impression Averb did of Sway, yo. Yeah, I couldn't even finish that shit. I had to pause that shit, man. I couldn't hardly finish that shit. That shit was hilarious.
Hilarious, man.
Yeah, you gotta make fun of yourself sometimes. You can't take yourself that seriously, you know? That shit was funny. Brave know that shit was funny.
I was on the floor, man.
Yeah, I was too, man. Like, the only thing I was mad about, Verb didn't want to keep doing the impression, man. I see Norge, he was trying to get him to keep going, but he didn't want to do it. Yo, I'm
in the worst situation. Like, I swear to God, I find things funny and I will go with it. And these battlers are like, yeah, man, but why you had it? I'm like, bro, it's part of the fucking show, man. Like, this shit is funny. If it's funny, I gotta roll with punches, man. Like, I don't know.
Right, and like I was just saying, I was Sway Southern fan, but I gotta admit, that shit was funny. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was hilarious. Wow.
Yeah, man. Like, y'all should think about just having Verb co-host the show with y'all, man.
Oh, man, I love having Verb on the show.
Yo, he
gets mad. He doesn't want Verb on the show. I love having Verb on the show.
I don't mind having Verb on. I just don't want him on every other day.
If you have T-Rex on, oh, my God, I love Rex.
We haven't had Rex on in, like, 8 months or something. Verb did 3 times. 8 months.
You hear this nigga? 8 months. Psycho, you hear this guy?
Yeah, I hear.
This nigga's full of shit.
When's the last time we had Rex on the show? Check the archive.
2 months ago, maybe?
Nah.
Yeah, we call that the sexy weekend, the Rexy weekend show.
Oh,
my God, Rex. I want you to take your shirt off. Oh, I love you. Well, I'm fucking tired, bro. Can we end the show now? Because I'm fucking exhausted.
Let's take one more call. Let's go, 832, you there?
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
What's good?
What's up, man?
All right. I just want to say I thought the battle was 3-0. Like the last caller said, once he just switched that Averb Facebook with an Instagram, I was like, now he reached. And then he kept on doing this old stuff. So, yeah, K-Shine just had I think after that first round, like, he saw the love that, you know, Big T was getting, because K-Shine first round wasn't that bad. You know what I'm saying? He had some shit. It's just that when Big T came with that, I think after that, you gotta look at the people in his crew. They started looking down like, oh shit, this nigga is, oh god damn, this nigga is real. And if you look at Dan Bars, whatever his name is, he's like, yo, he coming with that shit. So I just kind of was like, yo, I don't know, man. I say 3-0. as far as people asking y'all to have this battle on there, have this person, first of all, they got to understand that you guys are a business. You guys are a brand. You know what I'm saying? And you guys can, Smack and Beasley, I know Beasley ain't going to do nothing that he feel like going, you know, like mess up the sport. Like some of these PGs be asking for these big battles, and what they do, they get here and they choke. Big K has choked the last 3 battles. Easily. It's getting bad out there. So, you know, I think if say it again?
No, we ain't saying that. Go ahead. Finish talking.
I mean, it's just like all these new dudes that's trying to do things to get these bigger guys' attention. Like, stop coming with antics. Like, kill somebody. Like, don't be coming to shows butt naked. Don't come to shows in Thriller jackets and paper oil takes. Talking about put on a thinking cap, wearing a Batman suit. You want a killer? Then act like you a killer. Period. People only respect killers. If you're a killer, be a killer. Don't be putting all these antics and talking about you smart. That don't make you smart because you're trying to get attention. That don't make nothing, man. So I don't respect that. Now, however, Norms, when your PGs, the new niggas you got, I will say, them niggas against any of these niggas out here right now, as hungry as they are, it'll be entertaining. I ain't gonna say them older niggas will die, but it'll be entertaining. It definitely be entertaining. A lot of niggas don't know J Real, but they'll know him. So, but yeah, man, I just wanted to say that. And y'all stop trying to hype that boy Sev up to face the Verb. He gonna get that Verb that ain't gonna shave like that Verb that battled Holla, because that Verb didn't shave. If you look at the way Verb was during that whole battle, he was just like, I'm just hurt this little nigga. That nigga did not shave, dog. Like you could tell his demeanor when the whole time Verb was so calm. I was like, yo, he getting ready to kill Holla. And Holla was doing all that. Verb was just real calm, just talking to the crowd. Just wait, y'all chill out. He didn't shave or nothing. And by the time that third came, when he did Hey Big Gerald, you saw the deflation and shot and like that V-neck Holla had on. At first he had his chest out. When Verb hit him with that, if you look at it, that shirt just got real loose all of a sudden. It got real loose. So y'all stop trying to hype that boy Seva up. Just name a bar that Seva got that's real hot right now. Go ahead. Anybody, go ahead.
There you go. All right. I can't think of anything on top of my head right now.
All right, then. Like I said, stop hyping that boy up, man. Verb gonna shoot that boy and spit him out. Y'all take care.
All right. Thanks for the call. All right. See URL's Battle Rap Arena. Check us out tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll have Young Cannon on the show. Thanks to Daylyt and all y'all for listening and chiming in on the battles and all that. We out.
Schmidt!